Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Toney, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another West Coast Wednesday right here on Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me tonight, as always, you know who they are. First off, we got Miss Kathleen Biffle. What's going on, Kathleen?
Hello, everyone.
How are ya?
Happy hump day.
It is. Finally. Hump day! Yeah. Finally, we made it. Goodness.
And winter just keeps hanging on.
Right?
Yeah, it's cold again.
It's another polar vortex.
I thought for sure I was going to get the waterfall going again in the pond next week, but I don't know now.
Yeah. Well, isn't it supposed to warm up this weekend again?
Well, it is, but I'm still a little leery. I don't believe it.
I know.
Because it's winter in Ohio.
Right. It's March. It's winter. I guess we should expect this. But still.
But it's good to be here.
Good to have you here.
It's been really busy with everything, and Mom is home.
Oh, good. That's what I was just about to ask you. How's your mom?
Word.
Already getting caught driving, too, when she's
Oh, my gosh. Don't even get me started.
Oh, wait. No, let's get you started. She's not supposed to be...
The woman is stubborn. And I think I might be like her. It's scary.
I'll just put her in a home.
My mom or me?
You.
Oh, I thought you meant Kathleen's mom.
Well, Shad is a lot younger than I am.
Oh, so. Yeah, that's right. Oh, goodness.
It's true.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. But she's home. Everything's all good now?
Yeah, she
good.
is. Thank you, everybody, for the kind words and prayers.
That is great. Good to know. Yeah, I was just about to ask, how's your mom doing? Good.
On top of everything else, work. I'm a big project time of the year for a lot of people.
Right.
So there's no spare time.
Oh, we understand.
I am going to still take my weekends. Those are mine.
Right. How long is this big project going to take? Any idea?
It depends.
Oh, really?
They've been known to take a while.
So. Gotcha. Crazy, though, right?
It's exciting. I mean, it gets me up. I get to work 5:30 now?
No, you leave the house at 5:50. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, 5:30.
No.
Today was 5:30.
It feels like 5:15, no? Right?
Yeah.
So what time you getting up then?
To get ready?
Yeah.
4?
Oh, goodness. I get up at 4:30, so I know the feeling. Yeah, that's rough, ain't it?
I'm pretty much running on coffee.
You are. Yeah.
Oil.
Yeah, you are.
I just thank God for that automatic coffee pot to start it. I set it every night before bed, and I'm like, not my problem.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, that's why.
Until it doesn't work one day.
Man. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah.
That's just me. I have to have my coffee.
Oh, yeah, you do. I know. I'm the same way. That's the first thing. I can't move no further than that table until I have my coffee.
Yeah. Well, you see me camping.
Oh, yeah, I know the whole coffee routine with you. Yes. That is number one.
Well, it's good to be here. Exciting. Tonight we actually have a guest.
Uh-huh.
So I do not have the news. I do not have fun facts.
No,
but
double bummer.
I think we have a good show planned ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a great show.
Thank you, Scott, for your connections.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Way to go, Swifty.
Our roving reporter.
The man in the field.
He was roving.
He is roving.
Yep, he roved. Our man in the field, he hooked up a guest for tonight, so way to go.
Good job.
Hey, Kathleen, still no news. I don't remember the last time you didn't have no news.
It's been, 2.5 years?
Yeah. So that's kind of a little bit different for a Wednesday.
It is different, and I feel like there's something missing.
Exactly. That's what it feels like. There's something missing. Because I'm used to the fun facts and jazz. And learning something.
Try to catch up next week.
Oh yeah, I know. You'll get back on it.
And we'll get at least some fun facts because
Awesome.
it's just fun.
Yeah, you just got to have that. Yeah, the fun facts are just fun, right? So always like them. So here's the big question: what's the oil for tonight?
Ooh. Well, tonight's oil is black pepper mixed in with a little frankincense.
Oh, there's that frankincense.
Yeah, you got to have Frank. He doesn't go very far.
He just plays well with others, right?
Yes, it gets along well with others.
Frankincense and black pepper? Is that like table black pepper?
You would think it would smell like that, but it doesn't. It smells really good because it's actually the plants and the seeds that they mush up, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Squeeze the life oil out of them.
Oh,
To
okay.
put them in a jar for our enjoyment.
Interesting. Okay. So
But it smells a little citrusy almost. It's kind of weird.
that's cool. See?
But it's known to, help with cravings, like food cravings and tobacco cravings and things like that.
Nice.
And it just kind of gives you just a uplifting, feeling.
Well, that's cool. See? Black
And
pepper.
if you put it in your water or on your food, it will aid in metabolism.
Oh, you can put it in your water and drink it?
Yeah. You can do a lot with a lot of the oils because it's all it is. It's like
It's
like
natural,
rosemary and oregano.
Uh-huh.
That's stuff you put in your food anyway.
Sure,
But
right,
it's more
right.
concentrated.
Okay.
But yeah, it just a little drop in your water even.
That's it.
Yeah, because they've got like grape, the citrusy stuff.
Sure.
So
this.
enough about that.
Well, wait, no, not
I am
yet.
planning on taking an arsenal of oils with me to Alaska.
I bet you are.
Just so you know.
You have
Hey, that's your suitcase, not mine.
box.
Oh, whatever. It's not that heavy.
There you go. I don't know where that comes from, sir.
A box.
And maybe we'll have an oil party.
There you go. A box of essential oils will be traveling to Alaska.
Let's make some bug spray.
Yeah, I'm actually
Right.
to make some of that bug spray. But who is the winner of that basket that we gave away?
That was
Jeff Porter.
I want him to try the bug spray that I made.
yeah, right.
And I want him to be nice, but just
Yeah,
tell
be
me
gentle, but just yeah.
and then I'll know what not to do because I was pretty much shooting in the dark. I just did some research on what some of the oils did and how they blend well and if they're safe for people.
Right. Well, yeah, of course.
But we'll see how it goes. I hope that he's listening and
Yeah, me too.
Either
Well, I want to see pictures
Me too.
from that big giant basket.
Me
of
too.
good-
yeah, especially when he goes
Yeah.
through the dirt.
Yeah, I want to see it.
We all put in some good gold, I think,
Yeah.
and it was fun making those labels.
Right. I mean, come on, Dennis's,
I mean, we
Scott's.
should definitely hold on to those titles and the labels.
I think
because
so.
You never know, maybe in the future we may do that from time to time for
Yeah.
maybe like a patron.
Oh yeah,
giveaway.
we gotta hang on to them labels. That's a must. Those are like one of a kind.
Yeah. So
It's like Dennis's and Swifty Stash. It's just they're perfect. So
we'll give it away.
I still think that's funny.
it's awesome. Just yeah.
It's really cool. And Scott, did you see your sticker? I think we sent him a picture, right?
Yeah, we posted it.
Yeah, I
Everybody
think so.
probably didn't see it. If he does, he forgot by now.
It's funny.
You have the mustache, you mean?
Yeah. On the cat.
Yeah.
On the cactus, right?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it, you guys. Good design.
In the red bandana.
Yeah.
Yes, I know this. And if I noticed that, you know what? I would have sent one with the freaking bag.
Well, we
I could've
got
sent-
one. We
Oh, did
picked
you?
up a red bandana and put one in there.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
Way covered, guys. Way covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I knew it was in the picture, I would have sent one and everything. It would have been cool. I might have signed it and stuff, but
Well, we were going to get some OxyClean too, but
It wouldn't fit in the bag.
and a white T-shirt.
Yeah, we wanted to
But
do
we
that.
weren't sure who was going to win in their size, so we changed our minds.
Yeah, because
Yeah, but the thing is that you got to fit a Mike size shirt, but they got to be able to wear it. If not, you got to stretch it out.
Maybe we should have a dress like Swifty contest.
Oh, that's a good idea.
There you go.
You funny guy.
That's a real good idea, Shad.
I think we will do that.
We will do that. Oh, it's on. That's happening.
It's on.
Dress like 50,
Yes.
and, like, how long are we going to do this one?
That's what's our usual, like, let it run the month?
Yeah, let it.
That would have to. It would have to.
It's winter on April Fools.
And the winner will receive what?
Oh,
We'll have to figure that
we'll
out.
figure something out for a
something.
prize. Well, it'll be
We don't
something
know.
cool. It'll be something cool. You got to dress up like Swifty and post a picture. Because didn't we had that, they had to do it of Dennis that one time, right?
That's
Dress
right.
like a pirate?
Yeah, they
or-
had to dress up like Dennis, remember?
Yeah.
And I forget what we gave away. So, yeah, now it's time to dress up like Swiftwater.
All right, we've got something going, guys.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I'm
That's
writing it
funny.
down. Oh, it's happening. We'll get this all set
It's
up.
happening. Now, where are they going to post their pictures?
On GPS.
Yep, always on goldprospectorspace.com.
Yeah.
And are you going to do like a
Yeah, I'll set
page for it?
a what, Kathleen? Yeah,
Like
I'll
link?
set up a page for it. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And then they can post it right there. Their
This
picture.
is funny.
Yep, this is going to be good.
And who has the most likes wins, or
Well, or we could
No.
be the judges of it at the end again, because I think.
Who's to be
You
the-
guys,
Or
you guys realize how dangerous this could be, right?
yep.
Yeah,
Or
Exactly.
that's why we're doing it.
yeah. Or we can
Okay.
we can have a voting thing. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, it's the
Oh, it's official. It's happening. We'll figure out a prize. I'll get a page set up for it, and we'll make it happen. You know. So
Oh,
yeah,
this is funny.
I already know what I'm going to do.
that's perfect.
I don't know. It might be too provocative.
That's perfect.
How are you? How are you in the contest? Wait.
That is no.
No members or family members of the.
Yeah, members of Scott's immediate family are not eligible.
Exactly.
All entries must be received by 4119. Yeah. Duplicate entries
That's
will not be
hilarious.
accepted. Yeah. Must be a member of Gold Prospector Space to participate. Yeah. So yeah,
Exactly.
it's happening. Oh, it's happening. I just wrote down. It's here on my book, so it's happening. It's done.
All right.
So everybody, start preparing. Go
I'll
get your
take the
white
Sonic
T-shirts. Go get that crispy white tee and a shiny red bandana.
Overall, sometimes.
Yep. Or just no shirt sometimes. And
There you go.
You know, hey, have you
I
seen
can't do that.
Kathleen? You like those overalls?
I do.
oh my
You know
God.
what? Those, believe it or not, my old lady laughed. She goes, "Why would you get that?" I said, "Because they're comfortable and they fit. They're a size 54."
They're
One-
cool.
I think they're one size fit
I
all.
watched some of your videos where you're wearing.
No, but she laughs because she goes, "Dude, they don't even fit." I'm like, "Yeah, they do. They hang right off my shoulders.
That's
yeah,
it.
they fit fine."
Yeah, they're one size fits all. They're like Jim Breeze or something. I don't know. It's one size fits all. So
The one,
Well, she
They're a onesie.
because I'm a 32 weight, so 54 is pretty darn big.
oh yeah, but they hang on your shoulders. That's all that matters. They fit.
Exactly.
That's perfect. Oh, this is going to be fun.
yes.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Oh yeah, let's see you guys.
Oh, Shad genius. Perfect. We needed this one.
It's the black pepper oil I
it,
put on.
It must be. Yeah, it's got it.
See, it helps creativity.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to lie. I did a little experiment without Shad really knowing
Uh-huh.
where I would put different oils on him and I would track to see what he did that night. And if he was more productive, then that is his oil that I can use when I want him to do stuff.
In other words, I was a little guinea pig experiment
Yes.
to how she could better manipulate and control her husband.
I wouldn't call it witchcraft, but
Perfect. So
Maybe.
So if any women out there are listening and you need some of these essential oils to help control your husband, you could purchase them from Kathleen. I'm sure Shad's going to post a link right there in the chat room. So there it is. It's like magic. So,
and Shad's oil is citrus fresh.
see?
That's a blend of orange, green, grapefruit, spearmint.
That's
Citrus fresh.
They can they order that special Shad blend of oil?
Yeah, it's called citrus fresh.
There you go. Citrus fresh.
No, we want to call it the Shad blend.
Hey, you never know. I can make like sense for the radio crew.
Oh, you could.
You know?
There, I want to take that so many places, but I can't. I just keep hearing family friendly running in my head right now. So,
What's that guy that's been calling you lately? The Pierre Cardin. Is that his name?
Wait. Wait, say that again. Who's been what?
Pierre. I said, is that the guy calling you Pierre Cardin? Is
Pierre
that his
Cardin?
name?
Wait a minute.
It's Shad.
Why am I
Can you
confused?
see the commercial? Can you see the commercial? It's Shad.
Oh yeah, he's standing there with the shovel, wiping the sweat off his head.
I haven't seen that, so I'm in the dark.
Oh mercy!
That would be good.
Oh heck yeah! No, Kathleen, that's a good idea too. Crew oils. You can have
Make
your
signature scents
signature.
for each one of you.
There you go.
I just may do that.
And that could almost have the label like of the dirt. Like you could have Swifty Stash essential oil. See?
Actually, I'll do like a little spray bottle. So if you ever just want to spray it in the air and it'll remind you of one of us.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, you can do it. They've got to have an oil for like hair, right? Like a mustache oil or a beard oil.
There is.
Well, there you go. Get a mustache oil. Call it Swifty Stash.
Okay.
Easy, cheesy, fucking easy. Hey, and I give you
cheesy.
full rights to take care of that.
No man.
Yeah. So this Swifty's oil will hydrate your mustache.
There you go. Right.
How's that?
See?
That's perfect.
And it'll smell good all day long.
All day.
Right?
All the live long day. Yep. Heck yeah. Oh, see, this is a brainstorming session right here tonight.
Let me put that on my
I think it'd be so
notes.
funny. Kathleen gets a ton of emails like, I want some of this.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
Then I'll have to start charging.
I'm just worried about what. There's okay. I'm kind of just think I went down that same road as you, Shad. Family friendly.
Yeah, I just got to house shit right now.
This is going right over my head. I don't know what you're talking about. What's going on?
Having a Swifty moment.
Now I know how Scott feels.
What? I'm just saying.
Exactly. See, that went over his head.
Shad will tell you after
I just
the show.
think it would be funny if she's got a bunch of emails saying, "Oh, I'd like to have that wiki stuff that you're talking about for a mustache." I think it'd be cool.
Oh, it would be.
Okay. And then we can keep track of which one is requested the most.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
And by the way, Kathleen, I'm with you in that boat, and I don't have a paddle because obviously Shad and Tim's paddling it. So I don't know what the heck you guys are talking about, but
I don't know
we
what.
better leave that alone. I know.
Trust me, me and Shad know.
Oh, I know.
I know.
Should have been a beep moment.
Could have been. I think each one of us can make our own little 30-second commercial for our scent. You know.
Oh, that'd be funny.
It looked like one of Macy's Christmas cologne commercials that they have.
I think you're writing this stuff down.
I know.
No, that would be hilarious.
It would be. You
remember those, don't you, Tim? Those old that was.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Yeah, I think we could do that. That'd be fun. Just this little commercial.
Yeah,
that'd be funny. Everybody can do it because everybody has a camera to do it, so it'd be fun. Oh God, I've got to write that down too.
I wrote it down too.
Okay,
but I don't know if I'll find it again.
See, for you folks out there, this show is really interesting when we keep writing down interesting ideas.
Well, no, that's what makes it very interesting.
We know how to write cursive still, so
Yeah,
you write stuff down.
That's how you can write stuff without your kids knowing what it says.
Yeah, they like look at you like,
That's
what
it.
is this?
Yeah.
You see this, Michael Shelby, extra Swifty Chrome Dome Shine. I'm like, what?
Say.
I am not that slick yet, guys. I'm just
There is
saying.
a blend for hair growth.
Oh, nice.
It'll stimulate your follicle.
Me and Scott both could use that one. Follicles.
They say that's impossible. Bro.
I
Just
know.
saying.
I
It
agree.
is.
It is. It's impossible. Someday they'll figure out a way to do it.
Although if you want doll hair
Oh,
or
yeah, right.
something plucked out of you from one place and put to another,
Yeah.
you can do that.
But that's too expensive. Put a hat on. It's easier.
Yeah.
Collection.
Hats are cheap.
Really spending your hair.
Yeah, just do a little, square section at a time,
Yeah. Oh, I love it. What a great
That's
night.
good.
Oh, Kathleen.
On that note,
On that note, great to have you here. And I'm sure we'll be hearing from you here in a little bit when Scott's got his guest. So thank you, Kathleen. All right. Also joining us, we got the other half of the Biffles. We got Mr. Shad Biffle. What's happening, Shad?
Oh, I'm just sitting here waiting for my turn.
Oh, it was too good to stop.
Yeah, it was. That's funny.
You know how it is. When it starts, you just got to roll with it.
You do. You can't quit. You can't put a pause on
You
it.
can't. It's the
It'll mess
momentum.
everything up, and
It
then it'll be a
does.
boring show, and we might as well just quit and be done.
That's right. Might as well say goodnight now. So
Exactly.
exactly. What's been
No,
happening, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I'm doing good. I won something.
Wait, did you?
Yep.
oh yeah,
Yep.
I'm so excited about
Chad
this.
actually won something.
But it's going to be ours.
One time a year, I'll win something.
Oh.
Right? No, Gold Fever Prospect in their Facebook group, they gave away a Keen Super Mini Sluice Box.
Oh,
And all you had to do was share the group. And I shared it to the official page on Gold Prospector Space on Facebook.
right.
And I don't know of how many people came and did it, but you got an entry for every share you did, inviting
really?
people. Which I invited the whole crew.
Right. Okay.
So, or I tagged you. I don't
Okay.
know.
All right. Gotcha.
Yeah, I actually won. I was shocked.
I'll be
I thought it
darned.
was a joke.
Yeah, Shad doesn't win it.
No, Shad don't ever win. That's why it's kind of interesting. The world has shifted. Shad won something, and he won
Yeah,
something
but it's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. He won a great sluice box, so that's cool, man. Way to
Maybe
go,
we should play the
Shad!
lottery.
Congrats, man.
You know what's really funny is because that's how I win. Like Joey Wilson in California, like Gold Prospectors channel, his videos. It's because of a light contest, and I got like an Apex pick, which I
nice.
feel like boy, it's nice. Dude,
Very
yeah,
nice.
that's cool that you win. It's awesome when you do that. You get the most
It
likes. You're
is.
like, yeah.
I'll still never forget the biggest win of all, and you was nowhere around. Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Shad.
No, good. Yeah, good job, Swiftwater. Remember when you won that Gold Hog High Banker and you wasn't around?
Oh, no, I was around. I'm sitting there talking to everybody at the table trying to explain what the show's about and stuff like that.
Instead of paying
And
attention.
you know, it's so funny because my buddy Jesse, he goes, hey, Swifty, I think they just said your name right there. And I'm like, what? They said my name. I'm like, oh, they just said my name. I'm like, oh,
Dude, that's a hard loss.
I called in and I was like, and you're like, no.
That's a hard loss right there. Still feel bad about that one.
You know what?
Life
It
goes
was
on.
good.
Life goes on. All right, back to Shad. All right, so
I know. You see, Donald Knox was right. 15 minutes for Kathleen, 2 minutes for Shad because Swifty takes it over. It goes somewhere else.
What?
Shad's still our producer.
Oh, I forgot.
my
I'm not allowed to
Lord.
have my moment.
You got a lot of things to do.
it's Shad is the Wednesday kind of guy. This is his moment to shine.
That is.
Shine
Go ahead.
on, Shad. Shine on.
No, but,
Fly, bird.
I read a funny news story. It doesn't have anything to do with gold.
Okay.
But I guess the man flying, I think it was out of Florida. I'm not sure. got caught by the TSA. He was about to board the plane, and in his checked luggage, he had a deactivated RPG with a dummy missile on it, projectile.
In his luggage.
He had it all disassembled, and I just laughed because I'm like, he thought he was fine.
Uh-huh.
But he didn't declare it because, like traveling with the gun, you need to have a separate container locked and all that.
Right.
I think it's funny, though, he got all the way to the gate and almost aboard before they finally like, hey, come here.
Why are people just that
I thought it was funny.
dumb? It is funny. But it's, oh my God.
I don't know why you think that would be okay.
I know, right? You can't take shampoo on a plane. What,
Pretty much can't take your RPG either.
Right, so you can't take RPGs now. What's this world coming to? Jesus, God. People. Come on. It's common sense.
Yeah, they take your hand lotion.
I know.
Yeah, you can't even take a bottled water
Right.
security.
Right.
It's clear.
But I'm going to go ahead and pack my RPG in and see if I can
Exactly.
take that on my carry-on. Yeah.
Obviously, they didn't know what it was.
Yeah, but you guys gotta honestly remember, you know what? Stuff can be made to look like other stuff. You know what? Let them do their job. Just go through. We're safe.
It's an RPG. What can you make an RPG look like?
There's nothing to think about.
Right.
Was that on what he's doing? Was that on carry on?
It was his checked luggage because I thought it was carry on.
Well, then okay, you're good.
Still, it's an RPG.
It wasn't in his carry.
Well, it's carry on.
Bag, but still, when they do screen those, you see that in there. What if that was a live RPG missile on there? I mean, those, if anybody knows, the tips of them are actually have like this glass part, and on impact it breaks, and that what starts the for it to detonate because it's supposed to punch through something and then explode.
Okay. See? And it makes you go back to, I mean, come on, we brought bags of dirt back from Vegas, and they searched our bags before they went on the plane, and that was checked luggage. But you put an RPG in there and just roll on through, I don't get it. I don't know. I'm with you, Shad.
Yeah. But no, hey, I'm excited this weekend. I mean, you know what's happening, right?
This weekend?
You're clueless, aren't you? I've already seen a few people.
Time change?
We spring forward.
Oh, that's
Daylight
this weekend?
comes back.
Oh, that is...
That means you will be 3 hours behind.
That makes me happy, because it'll be light longer. Happy days are here again.
Is that Scott?
No, he's not understanding.
No. It's, get the crayons out. Draw him a picture of the sun and a clock.
Did we lose him or something? He got really quiet.
He did. He's thinking about it. That's what it is.
Him and Dennis are in the bathroom together.
Time changed 3 hours equals 2 minus carry the 4. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
You guys still all right?
Oh, there he is. That is good news, Shad.
That is. I think it is.
Is.
I hate that we always, do daylight savings and set our times back in the fall.
I do too.
I just wish it would always stay what it's going to be from the spring on.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
It don't just mess you up.
Oh, we know it messes you up.
Yeah.
It's
You
okay.
said you're going to be 3 hours behind on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. So when's it change? Sunday?
Well, Saturday
at 2.
Yeah, 2 a.m.,
Yeah.
So
Spring ahead. So, yeah, Scott, mark your calendar. It'll be an hour different.
So now it's going to be 6 o'clock.
Roger.
Because you're going to be doing the show like at 8 o'clock.
No, we still do
We
it
still
at
have
9 o'clock
7.
our time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be 8 o'clock now, though, right?
I guess.
Because you're springing ahead?
No, I'm lost.
Copy.
Never mind.
We'll let you know. Yeah, we'll just...
I got it.
We'll message you. Yep.
Roger. What's your Victor?
Yep, Roger.
That's funny.
So that is, Shad, I'm happy, man. That's a sign that warm weather is coming. It's just so much better. Can't wait.
You guys are getting ready to get a whole new swath of stuff coming. You You didn't hear about that?
No, and
It's going to be rain.
I'm sure we are.
yeah, it's Ohio.
Oh, it's just so it just went through California and swept right across Nevada, just the top of us. We didn't get much of anything, just a couple of spits and sprinkles, but it kept going. Thank God, because trust me, I can't take another foot of water. So I'm not walking across that.
And Matt said it's only 13 days till spring. So,
Right.
thank you, Matt.
Sure.
Yep, 13 days, warm weather, sunny skies. Swifties little T-shirts, and things will be good. You know.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Well, Shad, I'm happy. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Let's get into our market prices.
Oh,
right?
yes. Let's see what's happening there.
Now we'll get rolling here.
Okay.
Gold, it fell $1.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like hopefully it's going to start bouncing back, but it closed at $1,288.
Okay.
It took a bit of a tumble this week.
It is a bit.
Silver.
I always hated to see under 13. Dang it.
Yeah. Well, silver's down 7 cents at $15.07.
Oh.
So that one's actually tracking very similar to gold.
Mm-hmm.
And so platinum, that one is continuing to fall $9 more to $828.
Okay.
That one kind of dropped.
It's
pretty
dropping.
much. Now palladium, this one has gone up $21, but it's at $1,527.
Nice.
So that one's holding strong. But
Sure
again,
is.
that was up.
It was up.
I think like 1550 or something like that.
Yeah.
At its high point.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens there. And then our rhodium prices, well, that one's just weird. That one's up $40 more to $2,850.
Man.
So that's continuing to climb.
It is. Mercy. Very nice for rhodium. Come on, silver. That just makes me crazy. But it's Dennis singing tonight.
Well, always.
God, you sound really good tonight. You know it?
Should be a lot better tonight.
Oh man, don't his Shad done it just like amazing?
It does. So I'm worried though when he starts singing, it may be a little bit muffled. But
It
hey,
might be.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So, are you two ready? You ready to sing, Dennis? You ready for birthday, Shad?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah,
All right, Dennis, you ready?
I'm always ready.
Take it away, Dennis.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you didn't.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God, no.
We've been on Dennis like, dude, get your computer, because he was getting a new one and having to do a lot of stuff to update. It's like, come on, it sounds better when you're on the show through, the computer. Well, look what happened.
I see.
I mean, I can't even explain it. They're complaining about their ears.
Yeah.
What about our
What
eyes?
about our eyes?
Be careful what you wish for.
That's right. Be careful what they. That's right, Kathleen. You never know. Oh my God.
It's March 6th, and you know what? March is probably the best month of the year. So it's
Because it's
my
Shad's birthday.
That's right. I like March. New beginnings, right? For spring, feel good. But today we have Dave D. And then we have Dirt Hog, one of our great sponsors there.
Nice.
Happy birthday, Dirt Hog. We have Frank Tafoya, Jim Yerby, Justin Yuckenberg, Margaret Grachowalski, Mike Burke, Mike Garcia, Mike Hedman, Nunya Biznez, Thomas Franklin Andrus, Tom Scott, and then tomorrow I can see that we have Alan Van Alstein, Chad Jensen, Christopher Burt, David Nelson, Donna Puisis, Eureka Goldsands, Francis McDonough, Golden Gourd Nugget. Yeah, that's the name.
Okay.
And then also, even though tomorrow's not his birthday, but I believe in 2 days, we have none other than Captain Frank. It's his birthday, and that's, of course, Darth's father there.
Awesome.
So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
everyone.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Very nice.
Hey.
Captain Frank, happy birthday. Very cool.
Happy
And Dirt Hog, whose page you going to spotlight on then?
That's a tough one there. I was just thinking that, too. Like,
Captain Frank.
you want to do Captain
Do
Frank?
Captain Frank, yeah.
Okay,
He's listening. He's out there in the chat room.
He is.
Heck yeah.
Let me go over to his page here. Take just a moment.
Okay.
I thought that none of your business was funny too.
Yeah, that's
I
a
did
cool
too.
name.
And the way he spelled it too was pretty ingenious. You have to look. Scroll down to the birthdays and see.
Like Goonaskar.
Yeah, like Goo NASCAR.
All right. Well, of course, Captain Frank's page. He's from Ellendale, Delaware. So he's out there on the East Coast. He spawned Darth. Flasher. What types of prospecting does he like to do? Gold. He's the club. It's CVGP. So is that what is it?
Central Valley.
Central Valley Gold Prospector?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. He was referred to by his spawn, his son, Darth. What kind of equipment does he use? A high banker and a really big shovel.
Uh-huh.
So, the big shovel is important.
Oh.
But yeah, he's been a member of the site for quite a while. I can't really see going back that far. It'll take too long. But
Way to make someone feel good on their birthday.
Yeah.
well, no, I was going to say he did attend with Darth our Cronies Club outing
Yes,
in North
he did.
Carolina. So it was awesome to meet him,
It
to
was.
hang out with him. I mean, great guy.
Awesome.
Cracks you up, man.
Darth is okay too.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. That is cool.
But yeah, no, it's awesome. He's a great member, and we appreciate him and of course his son Darth for being part of Gold Prospector Space for so long and being active in the site and going to outings and talking with everybody. So happy birthday, Captain Frank.
Yep. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all. Very cool, Shad. Very cool. Thank you, Shad, so much, brother, for being here. As always. Great job. Awesome. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and move along then. Also joining us, we got our West Coast man. The Crayola Cowboy. Scott Swiftwater Toney. What's happening, Scotty boy?
The Crayola Cowboy. I like
don't
it.
be putting crayons in the same category as Scott. You're talking to a Marine over here. Don't you do that to crayons.
The
Yeah,
crayons?
but he would have called you a window licker. There's a difference.
You're the short one on the short one.
Come on, you
That's
guys.
why.
PC.
Yeah.
All
What's
right.
happening, Scott?
No, we're doing great. Got back across the creek, luckily. Had to kind of press it. Couldn't see the bottom. Man, I hate walking across muddy water. You just can't see what you're walking over. If you're walking in a hole, if you're going to trip over a rock, if there's sand. But anyway, made it across. Hey, everything's been going good the last 2 days. I'm doing pretty good mining. Still coming up with that really, really fine gold.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, where's
the chunk?
Is there any bigger pieces? Is there something somewhere? And I mean, it does hurt your feelings, but it doesn't, because I know the fine gold really adds up.
But you're back in.
And yeah,
And that's
we're
the
back
key.
in.
You're mining.
Yeah, we kind of pressed it, but we got across, and we've got a place we can get across, and we know it's pretty safe right now. So
See?
yeah, we're back mining, and I'm thinking, and you guys, I was going to say, last week when I was telling you where the water was and stuff like that, it didn't change.
What do you mean?
It did not change in a whole week that I've been gone. I went to the gold show. I did all that, come back. The water is still the same.
Really?
Yes.
I
It's
figured
phenomenal. Well, you remember we had a lot of snow, like at the Prescott, Flagstaff, stuff like that, Crown King, and stuff like that. And usually Prescott and Crown King, that kind of area kind of feeds into Turkey Creek and I want to say Wolf Creek, and then that comes down into Black Canyon, but I can't be for sure.
Right.
And then Black Canyon goes into the Aqua Fria way down here by Black Canyon City. But the Black Canyon Creek, man, it's got good water. It's really flowing really nice, and I hope, there's a place that I've been mining, and I've been taking it. I got over half of it took care of today, strictly because the bedrock went up. It come up like 2.5 feet from like the top. I was like, holy mackerel! Never knew it did this because we've never been in it. But I was like, holy cow!
That's cool.
But it's just fine gold.
Well,
it's really weird.
It's gold, right? Gold's gold.
Yeah, it's gold.
We'll take
gold.
It. Yeah. Now you got a guest tonight, don't you, Scott?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's K.C. Morgan, and we're going to have him call in here in just a little bit. Right in here, just a little bit, really quick, actually.
Nice. So that's pretty cool. So on In the Goldfield, you're going to have a special guest tonight. You guys, what are you guys going to be talking about?
Everything.
Everything.
Anything and everything.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, cool, man. Well, I don't want to rush you, but I'm looking at the time, and since you're having a guest, I think
I'm actually chatting with him right now.
Okay, cool.
He asked me when you want the call.
Okay. Since
ready.
you have a guest, I'll just go ahead and get to Dennis here so we can move along and get your guest on here, okay?
Fly.
Awesome, sir. Scott, thank you for being here, man. Good job getting KC, and we're looking forward to hearing this segment, man. You know it?
Thanks.
Thank you, brother. All right, and last but not least, you know him, you love him, the Indiana Gold Hunter himself, Mr. Dennis Dayton. What's happening, Dennis?
Oh, not a whole lot. How's everybody doing?
Doing good, man. I don't know if you getting a computer again was a good idea.
Oh, I tell you what. You were talking about going video? Anyway.
Yeah, well, that was scary. That shocked me. I wasn't expecting it. But I should have known,
Be careful what you wish for.
I'm telling you. Jeez, but man, you sound really good.
Well, thank you, Tim. You sound good, too.
Oh, man, thank you, man. It's like, just such a huge difference, from the cell phone to having you actually
Well,
on your
what I'm on tonight is, since I got this new Hewlett-Packard laptop, which I've had for a little bit, when we getting ready to go out to Idaho, I went, because, I use Straight Talk.
Right.
And so I got this, and it was kind of weird because my son, which is in Oklahoma taking care of Dad in Dakota.
Right.
He was in a hurry, he had a new girlfriend and everything. So he has Straight Talk too. His minutes are running out. So he just saw it was a $40 card. So he grabs it. Come to find out, it was a hotspot card.
Okay.
And so he's like, "Oh, Dad, can you buy me a thing and you use this card?" And I thought, well, okay, So we bought the little box, the hotspot box or whatever it is, and and I thought, man, that'd be a great idea. If I can get a hotspot when I'm in Idaho, I can use that card because when we bought the box, it actually come with 2 gigs of, I guess, hotspot or something. So hopefully it lasts through the show. I don't know how long this stuff lasts.
Right. I should.
So I'm trying out the new hotspot stuff. So as long as I'm sounding good and everything's good,
sounds really
it's
good.
good.
Sounds really good. It's perfect. Perfect. You can't get no better.
And the audio and video was good, huh?
Yeah, it was all fine. Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm. So very nice. Way to go. So what's been happening though, other than that?
It's been really hard getting used to day shift.
Getting used to those days again.
Yeah, like if I was in Australia, I would be a day shift person because they're 13 hours ahead.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the first, and it still kind of wore me down. I was really tired Monday and Tuesday, and still today. I came home and it's like I told the wife, "Wake me up in an hour." Well, 2.5 hours later, I got up. Yeah.
It's going to take time to get readjusted. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
But having my weekends off, every weekend off, that's what's priceless.
Right, see?
You know, it's like prospecting every weekend.
Right, see? You can go to the pit, you can still do things and be here every Wednesday and Sunday. So
yeah,
it's really
and that
cool.
too, yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome. I'm glad, you know. Finally get you back here and not wonder, is Dennis working tonight? Yeah.
And for the ones that didn't listen in Sunday or haven't listened, I've got a new segment that I'm going to start doing, and it's on lost treasures. So you never know what state or what country I'll pick, but and what I think it's cool too, especially on lost treasures, especially if Kathleen has her news, it might be able to intertwine with something she might come up with. They found this treasure or anything. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. And now, didn't you maybe have a guest coming on Sunday too, or?
Yes, I do. I've got Jeff Williams coming on.
Nice. So Jeff
will
be joining us this Sunday.
And I'm getting with him too because I'm going to try to do the show and try to do Lost Treasures in Arizona. So I'm going to be contacting him and see if we can kind of intertwine this. And of course, he'll talk about his thing, but also talk about some of the lost treasures in Arizona.
Right, and then after he leaves, maybe you do your Arizona segment too. And is that what you're thinking?
Well, it's going to be kind of intertwined with it.
Okay,
segment.
All right, no, that's perfect. That'd be better. Yeah, that'd be nice. Cool. So
yeah,
KC tonight, Jeff Sunday, and then ain't the Feldmans next Sunday, Kathleen, or is it the following Sunday? Following
the 17th, right?
17th, yeah.
Yeah,
St. Patty's Day.
The Feldmans will be on the 17th.
Okay, right. So
that's right. So be on the lookout for some banners. We'll have the one for this Sunday for Jeff here. So share away, and then we'll start promoting the Feldmans.
Yeah, nice. So it's got some great shows coming up. See?
But I also wanted to say on this note, I know Tim's going to get this link ready while I get ready to start talking about this. Any of you guys that are actually in the chat room, if you look over to the right below the Gold Hog banner, there's a little orange thing. It says, "Become a patron."
Mm-hmm.
Check it out, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Want to invite everybody to just a really good family. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah.
Friendly. Just come check it out. We're going to have, of course, Tim has monthly giveaways. And did you actually draw for last month yet, Tim? Or were you going to do that like Sunday? Or?
Yeah. I'll announce it Sunday. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
and, if you become a, there's a couple different tier levels you can. But if you become make a $10 pledge, monthly pledge, that gets you entered into any and all of the monthly giveaways. And let's see. Just come check it out. It's really cool.
Heck yeah.
There it is. Tim got the link up there. Yeah.
Hey.
Just check it out. See what it's all about. It's, as we grow this patron family, we're going to have bigger and better things and don't want to miss out on it.
No, you don't. So, and we appreciate it. Really do.
But before we get to the guests,
I
always got to ask, how's Tim doing?
Oh, well, I'm doing good. I actually got to go see the surgeon tomorrow and find out when I'll get my surgery. And
are you nervous?
Yeah, no. I want the pain to stop, so I'm kind of just wanting it to just be done. So.
Oh, that's on your shoulder, isn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've had it on my right shoulder twice. And
see, yeah, how bad was it?
You know what? When the pain medication wore off after surgery, it hurt bad. And I don't know what's worse because I've had my right shoulder operated on twice and then my right elbow. And I don't know what
Mr. Candy Coating things here.
I don't know which one's worse, but the shoulder or the elbow. But yeah, you'll feel it, Tim. But you know what though? After therapy and everything else, you feel like a new man.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, you will.
Man, I just want it to stop, so I'm looking forward to it. Going to see him tomorrow and get this scheduled and get her done. You know?
You'll be the $6,000 man.
Yeah, right. Just get it fixed. That's all. Just fix that.
Oh, yeah. You'll be able to wash those cars like no tomorrow.
Right, I mean, it can right, I mean, it's definitely would interfere with that. So it's like, man, got to get
well, you're getting it done in a good time. You know, it's still kind of
right,
nasty.
it is.
Snow, cold.
Right, it's perfect time.
Yeah, it'd be rainy for a while. And
So, right, it's perfect time to heal and recover and all that stuff. So, right, this is the time. Crappy
Absolutely.
winter, get it done, heal, and back in the game again. So
but real quick, are you answering? Because I know you said you went back to work. So, like, are you answering phones or what are you doing there?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to have a picture of that.
Do you got a headset?
I do got one, but I won't use it. I just use the regular phone. I will not put the headset. That's not happening. I'm already so out of my element. That's just not me. You know, it's like, okay. It's not me. It's not. It's just not. I'm sorry. That's all I got on that. It's just not me. I can't do it. I'm doing it, but it's not me.
Well, we're glad you're getting it done and going to get better.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. So, all right. So I guess what we'll do, Dennis, thank you for joining us as always. I'm glad you got your computer up and going, and we got you back like this now. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, brother. And so what we're going to do right now, we're going to take our quick break from our sponsors over at Amra, and we'll be back with Swiftwater's In the Goldfield and his special guest, Casey Morgan. So we'll be right back after I get back from running down the hallway here. All right, we'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
And now it is time for In the Goldfields with Scott Swiftwater Toney. Join Scott each week as he shares useful information to help you find and recover more gold. Here's Swiftwater.
Hello.
Do you hear the crickets? No, I just texted him and told him to call in. Like I said, we're trying to time this just right where he can just call
there
in.
He is.
We don't want to waste too much time.
There he is, Scott.
All right.
There you go.
There you go. Hey, KC.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing good. How are you tonight?
Oh, hanging in there.
Hanging in there. Well, man, we want to thank you for joining us tonight and helping Scott out. That's perfect, man. Can't wait to hear some of this.
Yeah, we know you've been waiting for sure.
Well, that's all right. No,
We
I gotta
have the
let you-
intros
I
to
gotta
do
let
and
you-
stuff like that. It kind of goes accordingly.
What's that?
I said we have the intros to do, so it kind of goes down the trail. So, but we're glad to have
Okay.
you come in tonight.
Squirrel.
You guys gotta go through all the commercials to see all the baloney we do, right? Isn't that how this whole thing works?
I believe.
No, you know what? We can go right to the meat of it. Man, I want to know, how did you get first involved in digging gold and actually end up with the great opportunity of, going to other places like you did on the show and doing and seeing the things that you have?
From the very beginning, well, let me tell you how I got started in this. About 10 years ago, a little more, I was working as a superintendent in construction, and I got a phone, or I got a phone call from my brother and said, hey, gold went up to about $1,100 an ounce. Mm-hmm. And I had no idea what that meant. And I didn't even realize that I grew up in the town of Prescott, Arizona, which was basically the start of Arizona from gold. And I was working as a superintendent, and just so happened he called me and told me that. And then next thing you know, we had a geologist out on his job site, and some rock had come in, and they said that rock had gold in it. So I went home and tried to smash the rock on my driveway to find the gold. Wrong. So that's
You do it, hammer.
The gold was not just flowing in the quartz like all these beautiful pictures you see and you're hoping for, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was little I know it needed to be pulverized and smashed up pretty good. And I had no idea what I was doing. Let's just put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I started learning from there, and it just one thing grew to another. And then I met my beautiful wife, and we at the time we just kind of kept going through it. And I just had a real. Some people said I was obsessed with mining gold. I felt I was just passionate about it.
Right.
And I just kept on charging along, and then eventually I just leased some land and did a little bit more and got a little bigger machines, and then a few years, about 7 years ago, I met Fred Hurt, and we just kind of always stayed in touch, and he knew what I was doing, and I knew what he was doing, and then he called me up and said, hey, do you want to come up here and help me? And that's when I got on Gold Rush Whitewater.
Cool.
And I did that show, and we're coming towards the end of that right now, and everyone saw that I got injured up there on the show, and there was a bunch of stuff going on, but that's just that was that. And I do just about every other day doing that. And I've done all types of mining, a little bit of load, a lot of placer, surface mining, and dredging. So I'm kind of an all-terrain kind of miner, if you want to put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite?
You know what? If the water is super clear, I really like dredging a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, that's actually a tough question. I would say just surface mining for placer and dredging. Those two, I can't say they're any different than each other. Load mining, I'm always in the dark about because I haven't learned all the angles of that yet.
Gotcha.
So
Cool.
Where have you dredged? Like different places?
all over Arizona. Believe it or not, there's a lot of places with water and you can dredge. I've a long time ago I bought into some claims that had water going through them, and I dredged them, and anywhere from the Hacienda up through Wolf Creek. I've done a lot of places you wouldn't think had water, but I made it work.
Nice.
Cool.
So,
Have you ever been?
Now you know what? Go ahead, Kathleen.
Oh, sorry. Have you ever been on the East Coast?
I've been out there. I trained with the military out there when I was much younger for a while, but I've never ever mined gold out there. I've heard there's good gold there. I just don't know anything about it.
Probably not as much as Arizona, but it's there. I'll let you continue, Scott.
Well, that was the
No,
first
you're
gold
right.
rush.
It is there.
It's
It
there.
is there.
Oh, it's
But,
there. I guarantee it wouldn't have started there. That was their first gold rush. I've heard about it.
What, North Carolina, right? Am I right?
Yeah, North Carolina, someone used a gold nugget at the doorstop,
Yeah.
and that's what I heard, like
Yeah.
that.
I was going to say, wasn't that the first one?
Yep.
Might have
The
been.
reeds, right?
Might have been, yeah. I'm not positive.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
But now, Casey, you mined up north in Prescott, or you mined north of Prescott up in that area, like just, don't tell me where you're at. I'm just your general vicinity.
Oh, no. I can tell you, I've leased land up near the Bradshaws, up near Prescott, up around there. I've bought into claims before in clubs and groups. I've done a lot of different things. The best thing for me was always to go find something on my own and just find the landowner and lease it from them, give them a percentage of it. That's usually what I do.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get enough material, make a profit.
Exactly.
But yeah, I really tend to like to find my own ground. I don't like to find claims that have been worked a million times, and I just like to find places where really somebody missed it and now it's under control of BLM or something, and nobody's. I don't know. I have this thing with just trying to find places no one's been before that just kind of fell off the radar, or it's too hard to get to.
Exactly. You're right. You're not speaking no foreign language to anybody on this show. That's for sure. Because we all think the same way.
Yeah,
isn't I remember what was it? Oh my gosh! It's funny because everybody out there is listening right now. I used to follow B, which is his wife, and KC on Facebook because they were digging up there in Prescott, and they used to show a lot what they were doing and show their gold. I'm like, hey, these guys are really doing them. They're not too far away. I'd like to meet them one day.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually got to meet him with Derek Elmer, probably I think 3 years ago at the Gold Show, but really briefly.
Right.
And like I said, it was really phenomenal that I actually was catching up, like Kathleen said, she was catching up on the gold shows and stuff. I was catching up last, I don't know, when I was back home, when I was rained out. And I actually see him. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And Lisa's like, "What, dude? That's Casey, the one I've been following on Facebook for a long time." But she's like, and then I met him at the Gold Show. It was awesome. It was really awesome.
Cool.
It was cool.
That is cool.
Hold on. Where did you see? I couldn't hear the last part. Where did you see me at? I
met you at the Gold Show. I met you at the Gold Show about 3 or 4 years ago with Derek Elmer.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then, but it was briefly because you guys were on your way out, and I was on my way in.
Oh, okay.
But that's why
we were
doing.
I think we were doing the Las Vegas show back then. I got. What's that?
Go ahead.
I couldn't hear you. Well, I that's the other part I missed is I was having a hard time in the beginning with mining, and a lot of the great things they come up with at gold shows, a lot of the devices are there at those shows. And that is kind of where I started when I found out about Gold Cube, and that's when I started becoming a distributor for them. And then I made up a Gold Cube page about 7 years ago, and it was called the Gold Cube Association of America. I just whipped that out. Mike Pung owns it. Doesn't pay me anything. I don't have anything to do with it. I just kind of post some stuff here and there and have fun with it. But honestly, it was really to bring people in and show them a little bit of an easier way to get gold and bring more people into the community.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of really helped me become a better cleanup person for my operations, and that's kind of where I went from there. I just kind of added into my arsenal of things I had to clean up gold. And then once I got into a better mine and a lot of gold, that I used that in an RP4 shaker table, and that's how I would actually clean up gold.
Oh, okay.
Well, like I said, you used to have some good pictures.
What's that?
I said you used to have some good pictures.
Oh, so he said you used to have some good pictures, Casey.
Yeah, I put up a lot of pictures of stuff I was doing, so I wanted people to be aware and say, if they had ideas or something, we could learn from each other and just kind of go from there. And a lot of people wanted to. I did help. Like sometimes veterans would want to come out, like veterans who were, they wanted something to do on the weekend. I would allow them to come down on the mine, and I'd load up their car with an excavator bucket and give them a bunch of dirt, take home to play, and I didn't care if they got out of it. I was that kind of guy.
That's cool.
So, oh yeah.
Heck
I just
yeah.
want people to have a good time with it because it's one of the best recreational things you can do.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I agree.
Yep.
That is awesome,
Hey,
Casey.
hey, KC, let's have fun. Let's escalate it. Now, how about the show? I want
All
to
right,
know about
shoot.
the show. Let's have some
right.
fun. Was the show really good? Did you have a good time? Tell us your a little bit about how what you did and how you we know you took off a little early because of medical issues, but just
Sure.
what was it like doing all that that's extreme.
Well, so everyone understands, like, a lot of people don't know if they don't follow Facebook. Yeah, I got injured up there from lifting rocks every day.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're doing that 3, 4 days, 5 days a week, and you're down in a level area and you're doing that on a dive, I tore up in my abdomen and pushed my intestines through and wound up with a double hernia.
Oh, jeez.
And so that's why I had to go see it. I just had to go into Haynes and see a doctor, and then they told me I needed to see a surgeon immediately. So that was how that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then I traveled back through Canada as quick as I could because I was worried about how I was going to pay for all that. But I was able to take care. I had good insurance, so I was able to take care of that.
That's good.
The thing is, how was the show? Here's the way it goes with this stuff. When you go, if you are a regular miner and you're down in the creek working, you're able to focus on what you're doing, right?
Right.
But when the second one jams a camera in your face and asks you how does it make you feel, it really heightens the experience because you've got a lot of moving parts going on now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like I came over to your house tomorrow morning and you're brushing your teeth, and I took a camera that's about a foot wide and a foot tall and shoved it right in your face while you're brushing your teeth. You might second guess how you're brushing your teeth. So,
good point.
so I'm just telling you, this is kind of how that changes. What's that?
How many people do they actually have on the set following you guys around?
Right.
Well, you got to remember there's a production staff that has to be up there, and it's not. There's a lot of safety people and stuff like that. They're there to. Here's the deal with Discovery. Raw TV films it, and they're there to document everything we're doing. They're not there to create a script or a story. It just happens as it happens.
Mm-hmm.
So they could have up to, I remember, upwards of 10 to 20 people at that dive site, and you see the limited amount of room right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it'd be pretty crowded.
Where are they? Like
crowded.
hovering?
They're hiding in the bushes.
What happened?
I'm with Kathleen. Like, where the heck are they hiding? There's not really no room.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of room. And then you got to remember, so a lot of people have asked me, is it really necessary to cross that cable every day?
Mm-hmm.
But you're not getting there any other way because you have a waterfall that's in between you and our camp, and then there's two creeks that merge together. There's no other way to get there. It's not like we're doing some stunt show for entertainment. It's real, 100%. So there would be a crew that was trying to document it, so that there'd be like 30 people or at least 15 people crossing twice a day. Sometimes there'd be 30 people crossing twice a day. So, you get up to 60 crossings a day on that thing.
Wow.
And the level of danger just goes up, Mm-hmm. I mean, you've got rocks that can come down hills. You could have flash floods. You can get trapped by a rock down there. You can get burned. You can get injured. You guys saw what happened. I mean, that's it. It's real dangerous diving.
Jeez.
So,
Now, Casey,
there's
was
days,
that the safest
there are some
trip?
days nothing really would go on. What's that?
I said, was that
What's
the
that?
safest way to get across the creek to get down to where you were mining, or was it the easiest way?
That's the safest way, and that was the only way because there's really no other way you could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's just no other way you could do that.
Man.
So it was all a lot of handwork from people trying to clear a pathway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that place up there we were working is like is called it's a natural rainforest.
Oh wow! Okay.
So people don't know that. I didn't know that either.
Mm-hmm.
That part of it's about 40, 50 miles north of Haines, I want to say.
Right.
And then we're way up in the mountains past where they filmed Gold Rush. You park basically down there near Porcupine Creek, but it's way up in the mountains.
Wow.
So, oh yeah.
Well, man, it was
no joke
situation. You went on an adventure for sure.
Well, yeah, I went up there. Fred asked me to help him out, and I showed up there to help him out, and I did just that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've had a lot of people ask me, what if Dustin and I are friends? Bottom line of that whole situation was, I knew what was going on to the dredge, and I just remained calm because there's no reason to come out of there fighting people and getting all crazy, because that's just gonna cause us to slow down. So he found out by the other diver that what I was saying was he found out he was wrong, and that's just kind of how it went. I mean, I'm not there to toot my horn. I wasn't there trying to prove anything. I was just saying, look, I know it's wrong with the dredge, but it didn't matter.
Right,
it is what it is now. And I headed home. Which brings me into the next situation that occurred. I got a phone call from Dave Turin.
Okay.
And Dave Turin.
You got the lowdown on that, right?
Some stuff. What's that?
I said you got the lowdown on that, right? You shared it. You and Dave talked. What's going on?
Well, I've already what's that? I couldn't hear you.
I said you and Dave talked. Something's going on. You're in the works.
Well, let's just say, so what it is Dave called me up, and we did some things together, and there is a new crew. It's on social media, and it'll be coming out this Friday on the Discovery Go app, and it will continue. I believe there's an ad that it's going to continue well into Discovery after the Discovery Go app. I don't know how many shows they're going to release on Friday night.
Right.
But it should be either during the finale of Gold Rush Whitewater. I know this is kind of weird, but somehow in this weird twist of things, I wound up doing two shows at the same time.
Oh wow, that's cool.
I know.
That's pretty neat.
I didn't expect that to happen. It's just certain situations came together, and so it was kind of cool. Mm-hmm. I think you guys are going to love it. I think the best part is we're going to put together something special. This working with Dave is really phenomenal. You know, I wound up getting a great opportunity from Fred Hurt to do this,
right?
And when I came back, I got a call to work with Dave, and this has been great. So I couldn't ask for a better situation, and just I'm really looking forward to where we're going in the future with all this.
Sure,
I hope it continues.
Right, you never know where it'll go.
Hey, Casey, it's one of the questions I always like to ask. What's the scariest moment you've ever had?
In mining?
Yeah.
Or just driving down the freeway in Arizona?
No, I mean, in mining. It doesn't matter if it's been on the show or been, on one of your claims or...
You want the scariest moment?
Yeah,
oh, yeah. As far as mining's going, I'd say the scariest moment is... a boulder underwater almost coming down and getting me, and I mean, it was big, and I just happened to kind of push off as it roared past me. It was fairly big. That could have trapped me down there and pinned me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't, or that or broke a leg or something. I mean, that's some scary stuff, And the other thing is I think you actually felt a level of fear in that canyon. People don't really realize that canyon where we're dredging up there and doing the Gold Rush Whitewater, you're not just going to go hiking out of there, okay? Mm-hmm. Those canyon walls are steep trails, slippery. It's all mossy. And there's bears walking up above you, and they're knocking rocks loose just trying to balance themselves, believe it or not. So you had a couple factors going on there. Mm-hmm. You had possibility of a landslide, possibility of a flash flood after the landslide. You had flood. Oh, yeah. you got bears that were coming down. They were coming down on us. If you probably saw those commercials there, Jen.
No, that's
I was
scary.
saying all these things. What's that?
I think I'm more afraid of the bears than the rock slides.
No,
you know what? I will be
It's
honest
just-
with you.
Oh my goodness.
I slept
Equal.
I slept with I slept with a pistol next to my pillow every night because we were in canvas tents. And I don't know about you, but those bears' nails are not just like, they're not like butter knives. They're like razor knives.
Right.
And,
So there's no bear repellent.
yeah, actually, everybody had bear repellent on them. A lot of us did. Yeah, I mean, they really did.
Wow.
I mean, you're dealing with you're in their territory.
Yep.
They do not care.
Nope.
And it's just you hike when you hike up there to this place, you see a lot of the old depressions in the ground from old mining houses that were there 120 years ago or 110 years ago.
Wow.
Right.
Oh yeah, you see it, and then you'll see their piping they did. They plumbed it in, and you'd see stuff there, but there's no structure left, especially when we were hiking up through there. But they were definitely living there. I mean, I found old cigar cans, and there was serious signs of life, and the old boys worked it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
They did a lot of work back then. Sorry, go ahead.
They
Kathleen.
didn't play around. You got to remember, it's a limited season there too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's you have really end of May all the way until end of August, and then that's it. Then you get into big snow, big cold. So, oh yeah. It just is what it is. One of the funniest moments is I went down there and I mistaken gold or I mistaken pyrite for gold. I know everyone asked me about that, but that actually really happened that way. I was absolutely 100% sure those are two nuggets.
Uh-huh.
I knew they were nuggets. I still think they're nuggets. Yeah, it's just the way the lights on that. You look at those dive suits we're wearing and all that gear. With those lights, they were super bright.
Mm-hmm.
But this was rolled pyrite. In Arizona, ours is really square, fractured, and looks that way. This stuff was rolled.
Right.
That's what I was like, wow, okay. So I was sure that's what it was, and it was tarnished. It looked it was right. And we dug kind of a hole there earlier, so we had no visibility. So the visibility cleared up. I could see something. I came down there one morning. I remember that was pretty early, and I was like looking. I'm like, oh my god, that's easy. Here, let me get a screwdriver. So, yeah,
Found these two huge nuggets.
Yeah.
This is simple.
Well, I
It
wasn't going to ignore them, even real or not. I wanted to make sure because that was a pretty important moment right there.
Sure.
Because for the most part, I would see small flakes go up the nozzle, but you don't see stuff like that usually. Not
Right.
even if it's a good sized nugget. Usually it's mixed in the sand. You never see it.
Did you bring?
I honestly got to say that I would be with you and probably would have did the same thing.
Oh, I'm sure.
Just to make sure, because you got a tender right there. You might as well have them look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, the way the light's hitting, you got to remember those LEDs are not your regular LEDs. This is supercharged battery light.
Mm-hmm. Did you bring them home with you, Casey?
I actually did bring one home.
I would have kept them.
I would have too. Yeah.
I kept one in one of those Icebreakers mint boxes. Is what I did.
There you go.
This is true stuff. I can't make
No,
this
right?
stuff up.
You
This is
can't.
really good.
Yeah, right. You can't. I would have brought it home because hey, I'd have been like, hey, in 5 years I'll sell it on eBay and for as seen on Gold Rush.
29 cents. Right. Watch me act like a jackass. Check this out, folks. Here we go. Hey. Now you know what? I'm just glad. I am glad to be able to be part of Gold Rush. That is a really neat thing.
It's an honor.
I mean, it is a really neat thing, and I was so inspired by that show. When my wife and I were just getting going and mining, and finally got our own little mine, we were always inspired by that show.
Sure.
And just the shock and awe to be able to be called on to something like that was really cool.
Right.
I didn't know what to expect. You mean, you come on there and you're like, oh man, but you think, oh, is this big question? I thought, oh, it's probably going to be all fake or something. No, it was 100% real, which is even scarier because you're not you weren't in a safe zone, put it that way. You were in a place where that's how the old boys did it 100 years ago, and that's pretty much what it was.
Right. So only being and only being mining for like 10 years, I mean, it was like culture shock, probably. You know, it was like, this is real.
I'm used to Arizona.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm not used to Alaska. I mean, the backstory on me is I was born in Newport Beach, California, grew up out there. My parents moved to Prescott in the early 80s, and that's where I grew up, went to school. And then I went back to California for 15 years, and then I said, you know what? I'm coming back to Arizona.
Sure.
And traffic, I mean, I was a surfer and a snowboarder and a mountain guy, but I was like, I'm going to do something else. And I came back out here like 2003 or 4, and I just started looking around, and by 2008 or 9, I was into mining, and, well, maybe even earlier than that, like 2007, I don't know. It's been a while, something like that.
Right.
But bottom line was once I got hooked on mining, I just didn't stop.
Sure. So it was, like I said, it was definitely out of your realm going to there, that kind of weather and conditions and everything. It's a whole new world for you, wasn't it?
Let me tell you something. If you guys have never been to Alaska or been up there,
no,
you are definitely not.
Wish I had.
There's like some months you only see the sun 5 days.
Wow.
And it rains every day.
Oh, geez.
Not all of it. And then there'd be like 5 days of sun, and then there'd be every day and every night. And it doesn't do the thing like it does in Arizona. We get thunder and we get lightning and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just straight rain, but it's light rain. It's never heavy rain, just this light rain.
Just
Really moist.
That's what you said.
Yeah, that moist rain. Yeah, just the moistness.
Yep.
Yeah, we call it annoying.
Yep.
We call it Ohio. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I said we call it Ohio, but some of the crews getting ready to go to Alaska. Actually, Kathleen and Shad will be going to Alaska. Dennis was up there last year, so yeah, some of them are going to get the opportunity. It's so they'll get to
you know what?
experience
Everybody needs to experience. I think it's something everyone should experience.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But I was really happy that I got involved with Dave Turn. That was, and it continues. The show is Gold Rush's Dave Turn's Lost Mines. I've seen it advertised that way.
Okay.
And I'm don't hold me to it 100%, but that should be the way that it's read.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's just coming out, and I'm excited to see that. Now, that is on Discovery Go to start with.
Okay.
And from what I know, it's move on to the main TV eventually, but I can't say when because I don't actually know. But they're just starting out with it with these. They call them webisodes instead of episodes. Right. And they'll be on TV on Friday night. And I was really surprised we're moving right along with it. It's good stuff.
That's cool. Right.
Prime time, baby. Prime time.
Yes. And so people can watch this on their computers or something via the Discovery app, right?
Yeah, I think Discovery's wanting to get people, if you're on the road and you can just pull out your phone and watch the show. And
right.
It shows, I think it's great. I mean, honestly, you got to understand, some cable providers don't put Gold Rush on till 11 o'clock at night if you have a certain, the brand new episode.
Right.
So we have a son that's 4 years old, and we got to put him to bed, and we get, we get tired, so we watch it on our phone.
Right. Yeah, laying in bed.
It's kind
of
cool.
That's cool.
That's how we do it. Yeah.
Well, I'll be watching
we'll watch it on. Yeah. I was a little like, how do you do this Discovery Go app thing? But you just go on your app, your iPhone or your Android, and you just upload the Discovery Go app.
Okay.
And just go from there.
Right.
Pretty easy stuff.
There you go. So anybody listening,
you can watch all their shows. It's great.
Oh, nice. So there you go, listeners. If you're listening, you want to see this new show with KC and Dave, download that Discovery Go app and check it out. This Friday, right?
Yeah.
Right, KC? Friday?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
It'll be this Friday. It'll be this Friday coming out, and it should be some great stuff. We got a new team, and there's pictures of us on social media. They're great guys. They're you guys are gonna. We're just hoping you're gonna really like this. I think we've made something really special here, and I think it's gonna really do some good stuff for the mining industry.
Nice.
For the small scale people, and just kind of show people you can get out there and you can do some stuff. I think you're gonna like it.
That's what I like to see. Yeah, that'll be cool.
Oh yeah,
looking forward to it, man. I'll check it out for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely, Casey. Cool. Scott?
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm looking forward
anyway,
to it because, honestly, I didn't even know what Dozer Dave was doing until Dozer Dave called me. I didn't know what he was doing.
Right.
I was traveling back to Arizona when I got a phone call, so
perfect timing.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Guided by the light.
Way to go, Casey. Definitely.
All right, Casey. Hey, I'm telling you what, man. Thanks for coming on to the show tonight, man. It has been a ball. I'm glad to hear all the way from the start up to the top. That's what made the difference, and I hope all the listeners out there really got an enjoyment out of it. Is there anything that you'd like to add?
No, I just want to add this Friday. Obviously, I want to thank all the people from Discovery Channel, and I want to thank everyone from Raw TV. I want to thank the Hurt for allowing me the opportunity to go up there and do Whitewater with them. And I also want to thank I really want to thank Dave Turn for putting together a really cool thing, and I think you guys are going to really like it. And especially my wife and son for putting up with all the travel and things I've gone through to do all this. My number one support is my wife, and my poor son. He sometimes thinks I don't even live here sometimes, but that's what we're going through. And what I'm going to say, this is really important, is you know what, guys? If you're just starting out mining, you just kind of start out and learn, and it's really kind of a journey. Like, again, I started out doing what? Smashing rocks on my driveway, and I was even panning. I didn't have a tub, so I panned in an igloo cooler.
I
filled up with water. I've done some crazy stuff to get started, and that's how I got started, and that was Scott over 10 years ago. But you just see how the journey continues, and if you really stay focused on something and you stick with it, you go out there and you work hard, things can happen. And I'm really surprised to be at this point, so I'm pretty happy with it. And I like all the fans, and I'm not one of those guys that doesn't talk to you because they're doing this or that. If you write me, I'll talk to you. I don't care. I'm pretty easy going. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I mean, that's kind of how I've been.
That's the way to be, though, Casey. It's
yeah.
Just be yourself. That's you.
It is. Yeah, and honestly, if people are getting in this, just remember, with gold mining, you can always. I like to make deals. You can always make a deal with the landowner, and if you want to go out for the hunt, you can always find somewhere you might want to go. And if it's claimed up, maybe you find the guy who owns a claim, and then you can go and ask them to make a deal with you. That's what I did. I always like to make deals. Nobody wants to make deals anymore. I like to make deals, and I think that's what I do. I just want to see if I can make something work. And a lot of times these
don't be sharing that information. Quit.
And it works.
What's that?
Scotch.
Don't be sharing that information.
Scotch.
Want to make a deal with me? Come on.
No.
Very cool, though. Awesome advice, Casey. Really.
Yeah,
cool.
So just always be inspired by mining, because it's great for, hey, you're putting gold back into the country. You're putting you're putting wealth into this country. Everyone says gold is still where it's at. If everything goes bad and the dollar goes bad, everyone's still going to resort back to gold. I mean, our gold prices are going up, which is good right now.
Yeah,
that's good for all of us. So,
yes, it is.
It's how if you really think about the whole spectrum of things, everything west of the Mississippi had the biggest human migration going to California in 1849, and then they all spread out through the west. And we are part of that here, and it is still going on today. 100 and what are we at now? 100 and almost 30 years later, something plus or minus.
Yeah, right.
So
far enough.
Yeah. I mean, let's look at it. So this part of the United States is still really new, and there's so much gold out here that hasn't been found.
Right.
And I always like to tell people, look, if you learn how to pan gold, number one thing you can do is pan gold. If you learn to pan, everything else will kind of fall into place, because you'll start understanding how gold sits.
Right.
It's the most critical thing. And I found a lot of people just want to get into big machines, and they don't want to learn how to actually do the most basic part of being a miner. So that's where I would always start, and that's what I advise people to do. And then they come to me and go, well, I'm ready to do this. And I'm like, no, now you're going to learn how to now we're going to learn how to process. You're going to learn about history. Learn your history, because wherever they found it before, they likely missed a lot of it. So that's just kind of step by step to get people started in it. And it's great for family and kids, because my kid grows up. I mean, I'm so much into Arizona and the history out here. I named my son Wyatt, middle name Earp, last name Morgan. A lot of people don't know that.
That's cool.
But I'm really into the old West. I'm into mining and just that whole thing. So I've got a lot of energy towards mining, and I hope that folks like what we're putting out there. And I'm always open to suggestions and comments. And I obviously a lot of people always want to come and join our team or talking about it, but I don't have any say. I'm just lucky to be working with Dave right now. So.
Right. Oh yeah.
I came in there and I wanted to do some good stuff with him, and you never know though.
Right.
Never know what can happen. You always
don't.
got to ask and try, because that's what I did, and
That's
it
right.
just takes time.
That's right. Like you said, look where it all began, smashing a rock in your driveway. So, I mean,
Yeah,
pretty much.
you never know.
I mean, that's
the story
it.
was great.
Right.
And I was told I was crazy, would never find a single speck of gold. I heard that probably about 50 times.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I'm going to prove you wrong. And they all laughed at me. And it took quite a few years, but I proved it.
But you showed them. Right, that's it. You
Yeah,
showed them.
it was more of a journey, and I'm glad I went and did it, because I just didn't think I'd ever get this far with it. But I stuck with it. There was times when I was like not able to go out prospecting as much anymore, especially when we had our son.
Right.
I mean, when we had our son, it changes things when you have kids.
Right.
And my wife and I are always out every weekend mining and digging. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember.
But we got. But with him,
what do they say that at the
older,
casino? Winner, chicken dinner.
That's right.
What's that?
I said, what they say at the casino? Winner,
my,
chicken dinner.
I couldn't hear the last part. It cut out.
It's just Scott rambling.
No, is my phone messing up?
You're
it sounds like you got marbles in your mouth.
Right. Yeah, it's not real clear. You are occasionally,
Very
Scott.
funny.
Yeah, Casey,
No,
I really do appreciate how it is a journey, and when you've got a family, there's a lot of balancing that goes with it. Shad and I get out whenever we can. We're raising 5 kids.
4 now, 1 left.
One's in college, but it's
right.
It's a lot, and I commend you for the perseverance.
Oh, believe me, my son, I think, thought I left him when they flew him up there to see me in Alaska. He was like, "No more Alaska, Dad." And that's a 3-year-old telling me that.
Oh,
so
wow.
It was tough.
I bet.
It was really tough. And I was sitting there just going, "Oh, geez," but we got through it, and we went on to do other stuff, and it's been an interesting road. Mining has been it's in my blood, I guess. I had 4 of my ancestors die in the '49 rush.
Oh wow!
So so I think gold's in all of us. You ever notice it changes people when they see it?
Yep.
I think it's in our DNA.
I think so.
I don't know what it is about this. What it is about this gold thing?
I'm telling you. Yep. It's just that fever. It gets you,
I've seen it.
Fever.
I have seen it.
It gets you.
I have seen it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Casey.
You see those nuggets Scott, you see those nuggets that gold show some of those guys had? Unbelievable.
Did
you see
yeah.
I mean, I'm talking,
They are...
when you find one of those, you don't just do a happy dance, you do a backflip. I mean, wow. I mean, really, did you see some of those special? I mean, we were at this gold show this last weekend, and I talked to Scott, but there were some people with these cases of gold nuggets, and I mean, some of them are right here in Arizona where they're getting them out of. Just unbelievable pieces of gold. I mean, to find something like these, I found something about the size, even in my sluice box when I was running more of a commercial mine, like the size of a marble. That's the size of a nugget I found. That's the biggest I've ever found.
Oh, that's awesome.
These things these guys here are getting the size of like, I don't know, like a small racquetball.
Oh, Jesus, God.
I wondered about that. I still wonder about that. I'm like, come on.
Well, look at some of the size of that gold they find in Australia. It's huge. I mean, good God.
Well, I mean, people holding things
Yeah,
that
but
look like a
this is here.
transmission or something. It's like, come on, that thing would weigh as much as a transmission.
It would.
They got some little old guy holding it. It's like,
Yeah.
really? I don't think so.
Exactly.
That's cool though. Yeah, you
But
just,
they did
Well,
have
they do.
They did have
They
big
show
gold
these
nuggets.
pictures.
I know they do. That's awesome. Oh my God.
Well, you ever wonder that? Like, you see these pictures online of these people holding these, like, pieces of gold that are, like, the size of, like a car transmission, going, really? Like, it's just like, yep, this came along a metal detector,
Yep.
just sitting there, just like that. Yep, there it was. Yep, I just found it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
tripped over it.
10-4. Yeah, I always made me wonder about that stuff. So, anyways, well, I really appreciate what you guys are doing, and I'm glad you're getting out because I started in the small scale mining community. Always be a small scale miner, even though I will work on bigger mining outfits. Because I still take my family out recreationally and just go dig in a creek.
Yeah. That's where it's at, man.
You know, there's a lot to be said for going out and doing that.
Yeah, there is.
And it's important. I mean, here's one of the fun things people can go do, and I don't know if they all know it. Up in Prescott Valley, there is a creek called Rose Creek, and it is a creek that we used to joke about a lot.
Right.
But it is open, and people can park right on that bridge at Stone Ridge, and they can walk up that creek, and they can go there and prospect and have a great time and get gold. They don't have to have any type of anything. Just bring their tools and have a good time. It's generally open to the public.
Oh, that's cool.
And I've seen a lot of guys in there making wages back when the times were really tough, back in 08, 09.
Wow.
So, yeah, they're making, wages,
Oh, that's
100
And
to 140,
you
140 a
will,
day.
You will meet
That's
fellow
double
miners.
it.
That's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
But
Right?
that- well, hey, you figure that 6 days a week and you're out of work
That's
and you're making
right.
120, 130 a day. It's pretty good.
Yeah, doing what you
If
love.
you've been out. Well,
Yeah.
I've seen these creeks down there up near Prescott and over down towards Wilhoit, and they'd have people shoulder to shoulder working off the tour buses. They'd bring them in and start working the creeks. I've seen it done.
Really?
And there's oh yeah, I've
Wow.
seen it, especially right there at the. Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've seen that where, especially at Rose Creek, they brought 2 tour buses in. They had shoulder to shoulder like the 1880s all over again.
Wow. I'll be darned. That'd be a
Oh
sight.
yeah, I was really shocked to see something like that.
Yeah.
But
Yep. That
it just tells you, and that was back when gold was hitting at 1,600 an ounce, 1,500.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
people were-
Sure. Yep. They were wanting to
But
get
it does happen. We're
Oh.
creeping back up there again. So
I'll be darned. Well, Casey, we want to thank you again for joining us, buddy. We'll have to have you on again sometime. Yeah?
No
hey,
doubt.
no problem.
Yeah.
Call me anytime.
All right. We appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good luck with everything, and we'll be watching Friday. Okay?
Hey, thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to see what you guys are doing in the future.
All right. Cool, brother.
Cool. Thanks, Casey.
Take care, buddy.
You
Have
take
a good
care,
night.
brother.
Good night.
All right. Good night, Casey.
Have a great night.
Bye, bud.
Good night. Bye-bye.
All right. Very cool. Scott, great job, man.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
He's a cool dude, man. He's a cool dude, and it's just so funny because, like I said, I was watching the show and I was walking to do something in the kitchen, and it said KC, and I'm like, KC, and I looked back and I'm like, what the heck? Because I know who he was,
I'll see.
and I'm like, what the heck? I didn't even know he was on the show until it got to the point where they were down dredging and stuff like that, and stuff like that, and they were saying his name, and I was like, oh my God! So Lisa's like, who's that? And that's
very
what I
cool.
was explaining to her back in the day when up here in Prescott or in North Prescott, he used to do mining and had a Facebook page that I used to follow that he used to sell, pretty good gold and showed his operation and how they were doing things. I thought it was cool.
I remember the day.
So-
I used to follow him too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But very cool. Now, did you have a giveaway or something you want to do real quick, and then we can wrap this up? It's getting late. Kathleen.
A giveaway?
I thought you said something about something. Was it a
Are
giveaway?
we gonna do Are we gonna do a giveaway?
Oh, I don't know. Are we?
I don't know. Kathleen Biffle, go ahead and draw us that magic number. Wait, she might have went to sleep. She said it was.
Yeah,
late.
because that's what I said. That's why we got to wrap it up. Yeah.
Okay,
so-
Shad Biffle, draw us that number.
Shad, Kathleen, you still with us?
Yep, we
Oh,
are.
there they are. Okay, you guys want to get a name, and what are you giving away, Scott? First off,
It is the Gold Claw kit, the complete one with the pocket pan, the bigger pan, the gold, the shovel, the whole works.
Okay.
In one batch.
Sweet, and that was donated
by
from
the Gold Claw. You're right. That was donated by the Gold Claw.
From Clint out there at Gold Claw, and so very cool. Now all you got to do to win this is answer in the chat room that you're here. If Kathleen calls your name, the rules are as always the same. They'll never change. 1 minute and 30 seconds to say you're here, and that's a pretty cool giveaway, Scott. Thank you, brother, and thank you, Clint at Gold Claw. So, Kathleen, whenever you're ready, let her rip, Tater Chip, and we'll get us a winner here. So, but Kathleen, you
let
there?
her rip, Tater Chip.
Hang on, I'm helping. We're gonna get a name.
Okay, I was wondering. I thought I lost you guys again.
What?
Too quiet.
What are you drawing at it? Are you drawing it out of a drum?
Yeah, you got to put all the names in the drum and spin them around. Spin them around. Oh, I'll get my timer pulled up.
Sure, I gotta check something real quick. Hang on.
I'm getting my timer pulled up anyway.
You know what, Tim? It was pretty good having him on here.
Oh, it was great. I'd like to have him back again.
Ah, man.
You know? Yeah,
he's
definitely.
a fun guy. If you ever met him, he's a fun guy. I laugh every time I'm around him. Of course, like I said, he knows Derek. And Derek's a fun guy too. I'd actually like to have Derek come on here one night as a guest.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because he goes up to oh my goodness, I don't want to misplace it. I think it's called Happy Camp or Roaring Camp. There's one of them. It's one of the, but he's found some good gold in his times, and he's a real interesting guy, and he's got great stories to where he's got to, just like I do. But he's a cool dude, and it'd be fun to do that.
All right, I got a name.
Wait a minute, did you Shad?
What is it?
All right, 1 minute, 30 seconds to say you're here. It's that simple. Shad, let her rip.
Minor Mike Finlay.
Minor Mike Finlay.
All right.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
Minor Mike.
Congratulations.
Yeah. No, that's the wrong. I'm here. That's the wrong.
Yep. Mercy. Yeah, Dennis is probably running around the room, Ray.
Oh, yeah.
Guarantee it.
He's chasing the turkey.
Yeah. Oh, they know you too well, then. 30 seconds.
That was a great video, guys, by the way.
It was.
Very great. That was very good.
We'll have to do another one this year.
I can't believe how long that thing stayed around. Like you guys, I was like, this turkey just didn't want to leave.
That thing never would have left. I think it'd still be with us. Yeah. 8 seconds.
Hey, I think Dennis is throwing bread at night.
All right. That's it. Time is up.
Oh, loser.
Got another
Hold on,
name.
Shad. Let me reset my timer. Stupid thing. Okay. Jesus, God. All right, Shad. Let her rip. Name number 2.
Here we go.
Number 2. All right, let's go with. You ready?
I'm ready, bud.
Yep.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'm ready.
I don't know if you're ready.
1 minute,
sure you're
30
ready, Shad?
seconds to answer you're here. It's that simple. I am ready.
All right. Brian Wilder.
Brian Wilder.
Ooh, there's a name I haven't never heard.
And the timer has begun.
But I see him. I know
Oh,
it.
I
He
see
said
him too.
TikTok.
I
he's
see
here.
him. Brian Wilder.
Yeah.
1 minute, 19 seconds. Just say
He's
something.
here.
Just say something.
Oh,
Here, I ain't dead. He said here.
All
right.
Here he said here.
Congratulations, Brian. You just won a Gold Claw panning kit. Compliments
The
of
whole kit.
Swiftwater and Clint out there at Gold Claw. So enjoy, man.
Yeah, it's the whole kit. It's the
whole
big pan,
kit and caboodle.
the pocket pan, the gold, the shovels, everything.
So maybe post a picture of it after you get it. So
Yeah.
Scott, side chat him, get his mailing info. Okay.
Okay, and just for that, having sent it to Shad just for security.
Brian, Scott's gonna side chat you to get your mailing info, but if you'd like, send it to me and Shad also, just in case. So, just in case Scott loses it. So, that's simple. Congratulations again. Thanks, Gold Claw, for that. Scott, thank you. Great job on the guest. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. It's run a little past our normal time. Kathleen's got to get to bed, so do I. Even Dennis does, because he's back on days. So, we're going to wrap it up. Like I said, thank you, everyone. Have a great week. Until Sunday, we're out of here.
Good night, Gold Digger.
All right, everybody.
Welcome to the Prospect.
That's a wrong button, Tim. You can start.
Hey,
with it,
for you guys that are still here, good night, Gold Digger.
Good night, Gold
Be
Digger.
sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.